NCAA football fans, we have some crazy news about the new NCAA football game. Mike Straw Media just had a live stream and leaked a ton of new information, some exciting and some not, about the new NCAA football game. And in this video, I'm going to be going over all of the information and all of the leaks that he went over in his most recent live stream. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to talk about today is the option offense. Guys, this is going to play a crucial role and a big role in the new NCAA football game. And teams that already run the option regularly, you're going to be able to tell. So like Navy, they're going to obviously be able to run it a lot better than, say, Utah or California or Florida maybe. And I really think this could be one of the overpowered things that you can do in the game. Another thing is that you're going to be able to notice the difference between a 5-star player and a 2-star player. And if, you're maybe playing with a powerhouse school versus like Fresno State or Buffalo or any, lower end teams. Which honestly, I'm really excited about because it's going to make the dynasties a bit more challenging and it's going to be a lot harder to build a smaller team from the ground up. The next big leak is about the wear and tear system. So say a player busts off like a 75-yard run at the beginning of the game and they're not normally a player that is, just running through plays a ton during the game. If they don't take the proper rest throughout the game, then they're going to be really tired and you're gonna be able to notice the difference. So I'm guessing it's not going to affect the starters and the higher level players as much as it is going to affect the backups, but it's gonna be interesting to see when the game drops how that all works out. Now this next one is going to disappoint a lot of people, but the online dynasty will not be cross-played in this game. They want to work on that and they want that to be in the future games, but they were mainly trying to focus on things like gameplay and dynasty and road to glory and all those game modes before they just throw in crossplay, which I'm honestly not too bummed about just because of the fact that yes, we don't want this to be a reskin of Madden. We want this to be a NCAA football game. We want this to be the, the rebranding of the game, I guess, if that makes sense. This next one makes me really excited, which is Team Builder. They're talking about maybe making Team Builder available a few weeks before the game comes out, which will be super dope if that is true because of the fact that we'll be able to go in, create our whole teams while we're waiting for the damn game to come out. And then once the game comes out, we can jump into a dynasty right away with the team that we've created. So I'm super excited about that. But the next thing is mascot mode. A lot of people have been wondering if mascot mode is going to be in the game. It sounds like they will not have it in the game, but it is not confirmed by EA yet, so we are just kind of going to have to wait until the game comes out in order to see if there is a mascot mode. I don't really care about mascot mode that much, but we're obviously going to see because it is still a fun mode. It's just, I would much rather play Dynasty or Road to Glory. Now, according to Mike Straw Media, he did say that they were planning on releasing gameplay footage maybe at the end of this week or at least something else about the game, but he was not 100% sure, so I'm not gonna say that that is happening. I hope it happens, but we're not 100% sure yet when there will be more released. There definitely will be sometime soon, but let's just hope it's sooner than later because I am just dying to see everything about this game. Man, I want to play it, but that is not going to happen for another few months. So we just have to do with what we got right now. And yes, the new NCAA football game is going to be on the same engine as Madden, but the developers were saying that they have done everything in their power and everything that they can to make this feel like a different game. Things like the animations and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot more than Madden, and obviously the gear as well. There's going to be a lot more than Madden, and hopefully, maybe some stuff will transfer over to Madden, but it sounds like we are going to have a much different game than Madden, but obviously we're going to have to wait and see. It also sounds like College Football Game Day is not going to be in the game, unfortunately. They are going to have like pre-games and stuff like that, but I don't think College Football Game Day is going to be in the game, which is kind of disappointing because I was really looking forward to seeing the college football game day. But it does sound like they confirmed it wasn't in the game from some of the inside sources. Obviously, that is just news, but we will see when the game is launched. And finally, the ESPN score bug is not going to be in the game. It sounds like they just have deals with the broadcasters themselves rather than ESPN in a whole. But I'm honestly okay with that, just because of the fact that if ESPN's in the game, they're probably gonna, limit some things to what they do and what they don't do, whatever. I don't know, but honestly, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. Like, it's just this. It's the scorecard, the score bug, whatever you want to call it. So it shouldn't really make that much of a difference. But let me know what y'all think, because I am super excited for this game, and all of the leaks is making it just that much harder to wait for this damn game. Yeah, it is only a few months, guys, until it comes out, but it is still making me very impatient. I just want to know everything about the game, and bro, I've been waiting a decade for this game. Like, if it's not perfect, it's gonna be a little disappointing, but everything so far that I've seen and heard sounds really, really good, except for the fact that the player models don't look the best, but honestly not too worried about that. But we'll just have to see when the game comes out.